Hey guys, welcome back to White Knight Part 4. We need to find a light bulb. There is a trunk somewhere that will have a light bulb in it. Somewhere in here, maybe. Don't touch me, ma'am. No, not here. Okay, so none of this end. Maybe over here? Where does this go? I'm not sure I'm ready to go through there. Where is this the trunk? No! Please, get the fuck away from me! God damn it. This is definitely not what I wanted to happen. Oh, how far back are we? Alright, let's just run down here. Did we even plug this thing in yet? Yes, so that's at least something. Okay, now we know there's this boogie lady, but we need to get to this trunk. No! Shit. I'm gonna figure out how to get past her. There's a door over there. Aha! Now we know. There's a light. I need 2 hands for that. Okay, we'll put that thing out. Put the freaking match out. Oh, I see. We're going to have to do one of those forcey things. There you go. What an odd light bulb. Of course, I want to continue to look around in here. Can I... What's these? A picture. It'll always look back at you. Nothing else of use. Okay. Anything else in here? Ah, Boston Brahmins. In the troubled times, one dream about the glorious past of our city, about the founding fathers who built and strengthened its walls. They would be the Boston Brahmins, the bigwigs, the businessmen, lawyers, and soldiers, whose sense of morality helped draw the lines of the city and gave it a soul. And what a soul. Without them, Boston would have been one of those many little towns of the East Coast. Thanks to them, in less than a century, it became a major economic, financial, and cultural center we all know. And while we can see those who would build a century to come, a newly The newly graduated from Harvard, symbol of the city's pursuit of excellence, let us keep in mind the spirit of the pioneers, whose clear speech, inherited from the New England, still sings in T.S. Eliot's poems and in the voice of Katharine Hepburn. 8 years ago, Malcolm Nichols resigned from office. He was the last of the Brahmins, the last Republican to hold the mayor's office, but it was still here, the noble blood of which built roads, schools, churches, courthouses, and hospitals. An economic crisis, no matter how dire it is, will never wash away their dignity. I heard that once. I heard that the Republicans and the Democrats used to be switched. And it used to be the Republicans who were liberal and wanted progression. It's pretty surprising, considering the state of affairs. What are you doing, sir? I thought we were just looking at a piece of paper, not tipping your hat. What is going on with you? Something bad happened to that chair. Better it than me. I need you to make a way for me to see. Alright. Let's go back in here and put this light bulb in. Careful. Perfect. Now the switch. I don't really think having all these loose cords running around the house are a great idea, but sure. I heard there's supposed to be some matches in a room somewhere. Maybe some corner. Oh, I can light the candle. Excellent. Now I can save. Perfect. Why couldn't I figure that out before? I'm so stupid. Thanks, buddy. Now, where are these matches that I've heard about? Oh, I found something, but it's not matches. There's a door, maybe over here. Photographs. Oh, him and his weird fascination. Maybe this ain't even the room where they were. Maybe I'm just tripping. Alright, let's go. I don't have enough matches for my comfort. This coffin let out a noxious smell of death and rot. Oh, there's a monster. Was there matches on top of there? It looked like there were. No, open the goddamn door. What's wrong with you? Children at church during a ceremony, they were smiling. Must be a painting. Alright. Ooh, a light switch. Hope it works. I guess. Note to self. I lock myself? I took the initiative to block certain doors after some dangerous encounters with Mother. It seemed to be working, even if her body defies the laws of physics. I noticed that during the dark nights she would be able to walk into the garden, so I blocked the shutters and windows. At times, though, the wind managed to open them. This is preposterous. This house is turning into a tomb of Pharaoh. Oh, can you turn this on? Oh, yes. Perfect. Many, many light switches in here. Oh shit. Run, run, run. No, not into this stuff. into the light. Why are we not finding... Oh, hey girl. Can you give me some matches? Where are you? I'm coming, but I can't find matches. Here's a couple.
She had climbed the stairs like a diva heading back to her dressing room. Me, I was barely able to stand up, and I was trying to follow a star in the midst of black holes. I never felt so relaxed.
Ooh, end of chapter 2. I honestly had forgotten he was wounded this whole time. One star can be enough. How come I can't look at these handprints? The mountain I'd already seen was like an obsessional memory. Where am I? Oh. At any moment I could encounter whoever is unexpected in these coffins. I just want to look down here for a moment. Margaret, the day I touched your cold hand and the first time I knew we would never love each other, I'm surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. I think William's a serial killer. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him in spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live, but I'm dead already. For you? So be it. But I need to write about the future, about William and Vesper Co. I have passed my instructions to my old friend and assistant, Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You will have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he'll never lack anything. He will visit you every week, and will have all authority to take my son from you if he notices you not fulfilling your obligation properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but once a glorious name swallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that it will make you a better woman. Goodbye, Henry Vesper. Interesting. I think we need to go back and try that door before we continue around. What's in here? Turn on the light.
Feeling her so close was overwhelming. For a moment, I was a teenage boy again.
Was I?
Witnessing a woman's magic for the first time. She was beautiful and classy, like an angel who had fallen to earth. I tried reaching out to her, but to no avail. I had to find a way to get her to see me.
Yesterday, Luna had abandoned me. The sky was bottomless. I tried to fix the house wiring, but I ran away. Only the smoke remained. I went to the town. They only learned Selena would not sing that night. Damn the bad luck. So I drank. When I was drunk, I sat by the piano as I would at home. I improvised a jazzy lament. And when I raised the head again, she was there, holding a glass in her hand. Something burst inside of me. She started to sing, encouraging me to keep playing. Then she said, I already met pianists with golden fingers, but you are made of flesh. There's a lot of humanity in your touch. You are talented. We drank the whole night, and I spoke of the past. She ended up crying. I didn't know what to do. Her face was attracting the light like a crescent moon. Now she wants me to play for her on stage with her. I'm so happy and crazy, sick from too much drinking.
I had to find a way to enter her world.
please. Pick up the freaking matches, stupid. These must be the floor matches I heard so much about. California by Selena. Oh. California, your salty flowers have curled my hair. There I found the key of the world that made a woman out of a girl. Dancing, I look straight into your flame heart of pearl, Dad. Mom, it's all true. Watch me leave through the fiery gates of the stage where I find my fate and my songs turn the crowd mad. Miss, they shouted ardently, you are beautiful. How earnestly. You scare me. I was lying. Give me more of this champagne. I like sparkling wine that makes me sing like a nightingale at last, or at least free to fly. San Francisco, my skin whitens under your flashes. Let me sing your echo, Los Angeles. Lead me to heavens among your angels. Pour in my glass diamonds of honey. Give me the crowd almighty, like a drink of silver for my foreign lips still bitter. Nothing is too much, nothing like that touch. I know this is not heaven. Give me the angels, give me the crowd, give me the crowd. Alright. I think this is her boudoir. A man's hat. I was hoping not to meet him. Jim loves jazz, really. He's so sweet. I'm his princess from the cold, he says. We are in May 1936, and I think the West Coast isn't swinging enough. Jazz expanded from New Orleans to New York, where clubs are crazy. They dance, they sing, they party never ends, and that's why everything takes a new turn this year. Jim tells me he loves me. I'm 24, and he's 15 years older, but I don't care. He's the first man I've ever really knew. He wants to move his office to New York and live there with me. New York, can you imagine? But the band refuses to go. Gatz has a kid. Marcus is about to get married. Bill doesn't like New York. This is the end of Selena and the Frozen Sons. I don't care, Jim says. The audience wants you and they will have you. My parents disagree. If I leave, I am not their child anymore. But I already belong to my fans. Ma'am, that's that abusive shit. Can we light this lantern? Candle? Yes, we can. Let us look around some more. I will always remember 1936, the year I discovered jazz clubs in Harlem. The Savoy Ballroom, the Radium Club, the Log Cabin, the Cotton Club, the Theatrical Grill, the Ellington, Henderson, Callaway, Armstrong. But even though I date a colored man, I am not one of them. In America, white people still hang African Americans. Roosevelt and the New Deal won't change anything, William, because your country still tries to cure the imaginary disease by mutilating itself. One night, Jim encourages me to get on the stage. I am drunk and sad, so I sing as Steve, a folk song from home. The same song I sang for you last time, but I improvise around the theme. It's a very jazzy way. After I stop, there's a silence. I am about to collapse. I feel dizzy. And suddenly the crowd bursts into applause, and they go cheering for me, and they will never stop. It's because of that song that I got the nickname The Little Northern Star by Armstrong. Dear old Louie, so far away today. These books were covered in Modern Evolutionist of Fashion. There's a door. Ooh. This can't be her. I don't know who this lady is. Alright, we need to go back over here. Light this again. In the most odd way. And take us a little nappy nap. Before we go through that door. Alright. Quick nap. We're good to go. Oops. What is beyond? It's the hallway. More photos? A baby. Whose? Is it William? The brand new science books had just arrived from Germany. I suspect it must be William Vesper's diary, number 6. Tonight, I again woke up with a start. I felt like there was a weight on my chest. The shadow seemed to condense more and more because of the hatred, her hatred. That wrench will never leave me in peace. I tried to turn on the light, but the fuses tripped once again. As I was reached for the matchbox I could keep under my pillow, I felt, dear God, I felt the tip of her nail on my arm. I screamed and fell out of the bed. Then I remembered the matches I keep in the pocket of my pajamas, as the darkness that were lurking below the bed started crawling along my legs. I scratched the match and it felt as if the room started to inflate. Returning to its original size, I couldn't sleep anymore. I went to town. Once again, I had to do something. But these moments of peace are getting shorter and shorter. What is here? This room is... Someone wrote a final letter and then came to dust. This room is full of bugs. Margarette's diary. I haven't entered this room since my first attack. Today I went to visit Henry. After my prayers, I expected to find him broken down, wrapped in the stench of death. On the opposite, he looked peaceful, and the room was clean. The servants were taking care of him like a child. When I asked him how he felt, he laughed. You are a dark son, Margarette. You being here doesn't bode well. I offered him to pray with me and to share what he had on his heart. He answered, you can't share anything with a locked chest. God is open for you, I told him. I am only his vessel. He started reciting the Bible. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. And then he added, this is what the world is to me now. It also says that the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. I tried. He laughed. You who are filled with the Spirit every day, look at you and tell me it's not poisoned. I left him. His soul is dead. His body will soon follow. Can I look out the window? The moon is still there outside. It would never abandon us. A car. A tiny children's car protected behind the glass. There is a body in this bed. Can I light this candle? A child drawing with the word Dad. That body was Henry Vesper. Can I light these? The landmark of Boston's Vesper had managed to navigate the waters of a collapsing economy without harm, and then people thought they were made to stand the test of time. Yet today, as the American industry is recovering under the deal set by Mr. Roosevelt, one can hardly overlook the signs of plummeting Vesper. Job cuts, failed deliveries, board members' resignation, unjustified foreign investments. The company seemed to be falling in on itself, and many long-term employees are starting to worry. As of today, William Vesper, heir and current CEO, still refuses to comment on the situation. Let us hope this is only a temporary slump. The wardrobe door didn't even move. Oh, the candles here had burnt out a long time ago. I want to go to the other side of the bed. Oh, there's thimbles on the floor. This is June, but I can't tell which day it is. I'm not only losing my mind, I'm losing my memory as well. My father left me 2 things. One of the biggest companies in Boston, and this disease that corrupts my blood, weakens me and keeps me away from my family. When I come out of those manic episodes, I'm feeling empty, exhausted, and convinced that it was only a short break before the next one. What really breaks my heart is that William sees me in this state, despite all my efforts to spare him the worst of it. His affection for me hasn't changed, and I love him even more than that. As for Margaret, she finds me disgusting and makes no effort to hide it from others. She's not a wife, she's not a mother, she's a wolf, only waiting to tear you to pieces for the moment you fall to your knees. I fight to the end, just to show her, Bravery is not the result of strict education nor the legacy of a long-lost glorious past. Bravery is facing hardships while remaining true to oneself, and I'm not lacking in this matter. I hope William figured it out as well. Henry Vesper. So we can't... Storm is coming, great. We can't comment on this stuff on the floor. Oh shit, there's a monster lady in here. And I think I need to light this candle. Ah, stop hurting me, ma'am. I just wanted to light this candle. Bitch. Alright. Back in here. And oh yes, there's more down the hall. What is this? A bathroom? How did we skip this before? It was too dark to see anything. Dear Margaret, I cannot come every day to treat your husband's seizures. As I told you, they were unavoidable at this stage of the disease, and they will get worse. I fully understand your worries considering the responsibility of your husband in the Vesper business, which is why I urge you to get ready for the worst. Henry refuses to be sent to a hospital, enjoying his family and his home as part of his last will. Let me be clear, all doubts once and for all. Syphilis is not a hereditary condition passed through genes, but from a mother to a child through a placental barrier. In other words, it doesn't cross generations. Syphilis killed your father, but you are healthy and sound. Your son is healthy and sound as well. This idea of inherited congenital dementia is an obsession, an intellectual construct, nothing more. You are obviously exhausted and take some rest. Dr. Rosenthal. Sir, it is not good of you to disregard your patients. And come along. Wait. I cannot. So wait a minute. Was there another door up here? Is this the door where I went in first? I think so. Yes. Can I light this candle? All the candles are burnt. So no, probably not. Alright, we just need to get on out of here now that we've made her appear. Yes, let's go. And to continue down the hallway. Alright, what's in this door? Nothing. We cannot go. And this one? Nothing as well. I will be goddamned if we open that. We're getting the fuck out of here. And there's a monster. And there's a monster. I don't know what I'm doing. Some matches. This morning I saw my reflection in the mirror and I think I saw Mother's face instead of mine. I had a blank. When I regained consciousness, I had already started to cut the skin off my face. Oh, Jesus. I'm in for a scar. Tonight I will wear the mask during my sleep. It's a bit dirty, blood is sticky, but it will protect me. I'm not at ease. This is the reason why I'm panicking for no reason. The Vesper factory is not going well. The Roosevelt's taxes are causing a lot of harm, and the upkeep of the mayor is a drain on the finances. I will need to let go of a number of employees. Father would have never allowed that. I know all too well that our workers are poor. May he forgive me for what I'm about to do. Maybe it will be a relief for the most destitute ones. At least it will be a relief for me. You know what? We're going to go ahead and end this part here because it's running on a little long. And again, I need to reevaluate my situation before I keep running into these ghosts. So, let me know what you're thinking of the game so far. And I will see you in the next part. Goodbye. If you like this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button down below, and turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next video.